Vietnam Journal. It's not just news, it's life in Vietnam.
Living and working in Vietnam for a long time, every new day helps Olivier take more experience and grow his love and attachment to Hanoi people and this land. Located in Hanoi's most beautiful place, Fanny Ice Cream Shop has become Hanoian youngsters' favorite place for many years. Olivier has managed his employees so well they can work enthusiastically and effectively in a relaxed and friendly atmosphere.
So Olivier, you have the dream job managing an ice cream shop. How's it been like managing Fanny's?
Well, this is a pleasure for me because when I see the happy faces of my customers, of so many young Vietnamese coming here with their family sometimes, with their girlfriend or the girls with their boyfriend, and I can see they are so happy to enjoy the ice cream. This is a pleasure for me.
And how long have you been working in this job?
In this shop, this is 2 years now. 2 years now.
But you've been in Vietnam for over 14 years?
Yeah.
How's your experience been like?
More than this, I arrived here in 1993. So this is now 18 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And I saw so many changes in Vietnam. And I remember the first time I came here in the street, there were even not any motorbike, only bicycles. And Vietnam in 18 years developed very much. And
but through all that, you're still here, and so
sure.
How's life now here in Vietnam for you? You're married to a Vietnamese wife.
Yes,
so
that's right.
How's your family life treating you?
Well, now this is just like a second country for me. I'm used to live here. Bon, I am not so good in speaking Vietnamese, but I can speak. I can understand also what they are talking, and this is a pleasure. And to my eyes now, future of this whole planet is more on this side of the earth than in Europe. Definitely. Things are much more dynamic, and well, future is here.
So yeah, a lot of people say that developed countries like the U.S. and in Europe, it's old, it's outdated. Here in developing countries like Vietnam, everything is changing and emerging. And so, what's your impression of Vietnam?
My impression of Vietnam, this is I'm sorry because my English is not so perfect, but Vietnam is still everything has to be done now. And the most important for me, to my eyes now, is that Vietnam should take all that made the power in Europe, in USA, the strength. And Vietnam is doing good, by the way. And then adapt it in a Vietnamese way. And I mean, we don't need to explain. They know how to do it.
Very smart people. So actually, that's the boring part. We're going to jump in and talk about ice cream now. But before we go, here's a clip about Fanny's Ice Cream here in Hanoi.
This is the most important.
That's great.
And this is the key to success, I think.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And I invite you also to enjoy this.
Oh, great.
Thank
so,
you,
could
Ian.
you explain what this
So
is?
these are sushi. So this is also, I was speaking about the taste before, but also the technique we use to prepare these ice creams. You can have some scoops of ice creams, but we go further. We try to prepare, for instance, in those sushi, you have 3 different flavors. The heart, there is a heart, and we prepare them in the kitchen. We wrap just like when you are making sushi. We wrap a core of one flavor, and around you make another layer of product, and then a third layer all around. Then we wrap it and we try to have a nice presentation, maybe different than in other places. This is our originality.
I mean, this looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It
Thank
looks
you.
actually like sushi.
Please, taste them. We try to make our customers very comfortable when they come here. I hope they can sit down comfortably, and they have the pleasure not only in the mouth but also with the eyes.
I think that's very important. When you're eating, you should use all your senses, your eyes, your smell.
Definitely.
Yeah, so let me give this a try. And the sauces is like...
Then you have strawberry sauce, then you have chocolate sauce,
Wow.
all made by ourselves with real fruit. This with chocolate that we buy. This is Belgium chocolate, high quality chocolate. We prepare it every day in the morning. We make the sauce, then to.
So let me give this a try.
Please. Big.
Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
It's very sweet, but like you said, I don't get that artificial sugar flavor. It seems very natural.
Yeah.
I taste the fruit. I taste the seed. I think these are sesame seeds. Very, very unique, very dynamic flavors.
We are from France.
So the first time you come to visit?
Yes, it's the first time. Yeah, it's also the first time. We have a guide, a travel guide, and he recommends this place.
It's really nice ice cream, especially with hot weather. But I love the flavor with all the chocolate, and it seems really natural ice cream. Yes, very fresh. Yes, yeah, it's very fresh, and with some Vietnamese taste like the spring roll, and it's really innovative and nice.
Tại vì đây là một địa điểm rất đẹp ở Hà Nội, và em rất thích ăn kem này.
Cái kem ở đây thì em thấy nó có cái vị gì đặc biệt?
Có một số vị rất lạ mà những quán kem ở Việt Nam mà không có, như là dung nho này, hoặc là việt quất, và bơ nữa. Cũng thỉnh thoảng ạ. Vâng ạ.
Thế thì em thì cái kem này thì em mà ăn với vào buổi tối.
Thì những lúc chiều tối như này thì em hay đến đây ăn.
Buổi nắng đường phố.
Vâng.
Thì em thích thưởng thức kem nhất là mùa hè, hay là không thử bao nhiêu người thưởng thức kem mùa đông hết?
Mùa đông nhỉ ạ.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We're talking today with Mr. Olivier Merlet, Master Shop Manager of Fanny Cream Shop here in Hanoi. So Mr. Olivier, I want to ask you, how did Fanny come to exist in Vietnam?
This is a French novel of a story, of a love story in Marseille, in south of France. And then he called this place Fanny, as he was coming from south of France also. And he called this place Fanny, and he started to produce. I think at the beginning there was only a few flavors, and then step by step, and helped by the success, he started to develop, to make other flavors, and then now you have these ice creams. And I'm not afraid to say that probably the best ice creams in Vietnam.
So Olivier, how did you end up in a place like Vietnam?
Well, honestly speaking, that was just casualty. Actually, I was sent to Vietnam. At that time, I used to work as a reporter for a French magazine. And I was sent here to study about foreign investments and foreign companies starting to work in Vietnam. That was in '93. But then, before that, I traveled to some other places in the world, and Vietnam was the most interesting place I've ever saw before. I mean, it was very interesting. I had some I fell in love also with other places, but with Vietnam, what was different is that 3 weeks were not enough to discover the place. I needed to stay more.
You needed 18 years.
Well, now I guess I know quite more, but that was my purpose at the beginning. And so after a while I need to eat, so I had to find a job here, and then I stayed here.
That's great. So Olivier, we saw from the clip, lots of customers love it here. About the demographic, how many customers that are Vietnamese and foreigners, what is the demographics?
Not very precisely, but I think approximately 80 to 85% of our customers are Vietnamese.
Wow. What do you think attracts them to Fanny?
I think the quality first, the quality and the taste, because bon, the taste we provide to the ice creams is a taste
very unique.
Very unique, and I'm proud to tell it.
And so you've been here for 2 years with Fanny's. Any memorable experiences you want to share with us?
So many experiences. Probably my best memory is one night I was here for only 2 months, and every Friday, first Friday of the month, we have what we call the buffet. So it means that we remove all the chairs and tables, and people come here and eat as much as they like of ice cream. And I was so afraid to see so many people in my place. My God, there were people everywhere. And the staff here was very professional. They were used to it in the kitchen. They were brilliant. And I was much more scared. But for them it was okay, and they are used. And this is one of the best memories I have, but I have many more.
And I bet you made a lot of people very happy and memorable memories for them.
Yeah. And sometimes they were also surprised to see that even a foreigner can carry a tray and help to
serve. Yeah. So Olivier, you've been here for 2 years. You've been in Vietnam for over 18 years now. What are your future plans?
Well, Vietnam is developing. I am developing too. Well, and my daughter was born here. Now she's 14 years old. So at least up until A level, you say the main exam. So 4 years. Now I would like her to improve her knowledge in Vietnamese and also to go to school. So I don't know, maybe to take responsibility of more shops or bigger shops like this, but certainly to stay in Vietnam.
So just to conclude our show, that's all the questions I have today. Is there anything you would like to share with our audience?
What I would like to share with the audience is the fact that we are invited here I am invited here in Vietnam. I consider myself as invited in Vietnam for a long time now, and what I really would like to share the knowledge, the little knowledge I have with the people here, to start with my employees here, and to have a long-term cooperation with Vietnamese people here in Hanoi or anywhere else in Vietnam.
So Olivier, that's all the time we have today. Thank you very much for inviting me to
that's my pleasure.
Wonderful
That's my
ice cream.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.